Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more of The Last Flame. In the last one, we tried out our first challenge. We did the hardcore challenge, which essentially is just permadeath on your units. We had to do it twice because I messed up the first time. But we did end up successful. That one, I think, is probably the easiest challenge. It does say novice on it. So we kind of expected to get a victory. But anyways, I said we're going to go back to regular Ascension, probably playing the next difficulty and see how that goes for us. And then we'll kind of base what we're doing after that. I'm kind of curious to see how difficult this difficulty is, as well as it seems like we just kind of make progress towards unlocking everything every time we do a run. So, as long as we just keep playing, it seems really fast though. Like I think there was only 8 unlocks. I don't know why I think there was only 8 unlocks. Maybe it says it at the unlock screen at the end that there's only like 8 tiers or something. Um, but that would put us like halfway through all the unlocks. Obviously, we probably want to actually try all the stuff that we're unlocking, but since it's a random game, it's hard to make that actually happen. So, what do we got going on? I see 3 characters, actually 4 characters we have not used. We haven't used you, right? Or did we use you the first time? I think we used... No, we did use you in the prologue. You were our tank for the prologue, so never mind. This guy we haven't used before. This guy we haven't used before. And this guy we haven't used. Thinking we might take this guy as our tank. We had him as a tank on our first try of the hardcore challenge, but then I forgot to level him up and he died. And then the run just kind of fell apart from there. So I'm thinking we'll take him. He does shock, so we might take this guy, because then we got 2 shockers. 6 seconds. Wait, he deals bonus damage based on shock? But he doesn't generate any shock? I guess it says generates or utilizes. This would be utilizing, but not generating. So yeah, let's take these two. They should synergize decently well together. What do we got? Whenever you pick an origin or change your origin, you heal and gain 250. Your flame cannot be reduced below 1 during combat. Losing a fight makes you lose 5. You can't lose the run unless you lose a fight. Additionally, after each fight, if you are at 1, heal for 5 and gain 2 trophies. Gain 10 trophies every time you enter an event. Let's look at the map here. There is a way to enter 2 events, but I kind of don't like that path. Because then we don't get to hit a campfire or a shop. And we can only hit 1 star and 1 elite. So I don't really like that path at all. So what's the most useful? Honestly, everything here kind of sucks. I'm thinking this is probably the most useful because at least we'll get 250 gold out of it, but that is not good for a first relic. Yeah, that seems not great. So, like I said, I kind of want to hit a campfire early. Ah, we can't hit this elite if we hit the campfire. If we go campfire... Maybe the 10 trophies here would have been worth it. But since we can't do that, maybe I should just go boom so I could hit it the elite, the star, and then I could choose either the shop or the campfire, depending on what we need. Alright, that should be fine. Oh, right. I was like, it's already over, and then the stupid slime dude. So, preferably shock synergy, or just a support, I guess, will do. Summons creatures, heals the party. All summons gain attack speed equal to 10% the hero's shield. When the fight starts, the hero gains 180 shield. Oh my god, he's got a freaking paragraph. Starts the fight at max mana, summons 1 crystal elemental, max 2. Gives lifesteal to all crystal elementals. Every 3 attacks, crystal elementals lifesteal, also heals all heroes and summons. Feeling like we go with that guy, but what does this guy do? Ethereal amplification. Oh, he's the guy who increases all debuffs by 4. Right. I think we want this guy. This guy sounds kind of fun. And how do you work exactly? For 6 seconds that deal bonus ethereal damage equal to % of your spell power. Okay. And then you heal. You want bonus max HP. Kind of thinking we get this for you. Could also get you that. Honestly, crit and spell power probably pretty good for you. So we'll get you that. Alrighty. Should be fairly straightforward as we are just starting out here. So the elementals are ranged, huh? We have a crit synergy here, shields himself. Okay, we've seen this guy before. Don't really have anything that synergizes with what we already have going. Yeah, we used her as a carry at one point. I don't really know what to do, I guess. Just grab this guy so we have a second range DPS. Both of them do bleed. I feel like we might be getting too cluttered if we pick another melee. Heals for a portion of the damage you deal through it to... Oh, right, it just explains what lifesteal does. Critical strike damage. We're missing HP. That's not that good. This looks like a reroll angle, I think. Unless, how much max mana do you have? You have 9 max mana. You could get a lot of defense out of this. I think I'm gonna reroll. Whenever mana regen generates 3 mana, all enemies are afflicted with a random debuff, which is active on. Every second consume the wearer's HP equal to 2% max HP to deal spell damage. I don't think we can do that right now. What about this? It's gonna be scary for this guy because he essentially cuts his health in half immediately. I'm always worried about doing something like this because if he's our carry and he just dies immediately before he can actually lifesteal back up, I might just be another reroll actually. Whereas critical strikes deal ethereal damage equal to 8% of their max HP. Gain 1 magic steal and 2 spell power. I really like this, but it doesn't really work for any of our characters right now. %8 of max HP. So for this guy, it'd be like 80. $84. Is that worth it? It would give him more critical strike chance. Oh, it's only on critical hit that it does that. But he has this, so like he has decent chances to critically hit. That's a tough one, because this like isn't that good. I feel like this has high potential, but if we don't get a hero that wants it, it's kind of awkward. I'm gonna take that. Okay, we're kind of pressed against the wall here, huh? Should be fine. We're no longer in permadeath territory, so someone dying is not the end of the world. Okay, so last time we unlocked you, right? You heal everyone every 5 attacks. Okay, so Sky Edge, he gains 25% attack speed. Critical strikes refresh all Sky Edge stacks. Gains 5% attack damage for every summon on the battlefield. I don't think that guy's good enough. What do you do? Oh, right, we also unlocked you last time. So we've used you before. But this guy would work well with this. I think we'll go with this guy. It gives us another caster. Can we get him an item? Hold on, it's kind of warm in my room. Okay. So we could grab him the mana regen item. I'm kind of looking at that item, but do I really want to lower his attack speed by that much? I feel like I'd rather just give him more mana regen. So how exactly? It generates 2 mana. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, a bunch of negatives. I really hate anything that gives negative attack speed. I think this is too harsh. I think we just reroll. Spell power and attack damage. Probably just you having more spell power and attack damage seems pretty sweet. Or you. Do you get anything for spell power? You do. You take that. You take that. Oh, I don't know why I put this on this guy, because when you forge, it just removes it anyways. Okay, I feel like we're getting a lot faster at making decisions in this game now. All heroes. Okay, so this is where we'll get our healing and 250 gold. Oh, wait, so I should pick the origin second. I should... Well, let's read the origins because I might want to reroll it, but... How exactly does this read? Or change, okay. All heroes gain lifesteal equal with the highest max HP. That could be good for this team. For every 110 HP healed, all heroes gain 1 attack damage. And once reached, all heroes gain 15. That's pretty good. Whenever a hero gets below 50% HP, their mana regen gets tripled. For every 600 shield, gain 1 mana regen. At 7 stacks, all heroes gain... We aren't really doing that much. Just one guy shields himself. That's kind of it. All heroes gain shielding received. Every 4 seconds, all summons gain attack damage. Okay, we're probably not doing that. Every summon, all heroes gain... So I'm thinking we do this. Because we do a lot of healing. Like, who's healing? You have healing. You have healing. You don't heal. You just make a shield. You also don't heal. There's 2 people that heal. And if we could get, like, some healing synergy... But we might be going with that instead. Let's first, I might re-roll that, actually. Because we're not going to heal that quickly. Let's enchant this, because why not? And we'll re-roll the options. For every summon, we just don't have summons. For 6 seconds, the hero with the highest max HP gains max HP equal to the team's attack damage and receives a heal for half that amount. That's pretty decent. Heroes and effects inflict twice the amount of shock. Oh, that losing attack speed is so bad though. Every 5 mana regenerated by the team, deal spell damage equal to 15 times the amount of debuffs. Every 3 seconds, the lowest HP hero. We don't have very much bonus max HP. This is 6 seconds. None of these are particularly good. If this one didn't have the negative, I would take that. I think losing that attack speed is just too bad for us. I think it's just this to keep our tank nice and healthy. This should be fine, I think. Probably want to use some trophies here. We don't get anything for holding on to trophies. Oh right, we could do this as well. I think since we're playing on a new higher difficulty, I might avoid that for now. Tempted to level this guy up because he's gonna have 2 people hitting him and that could be bad. Okay, he does have the ability to crit. But he kind of really doesn't want to be hit, huh? I think he just wants the water elementals. So this guy on his own will be able to make 5 summons, but he only starts with 1. But that could mean we could do some summon synergies. Let's level you up. That's not useful. None of this is particularly good. I guess just that. Alright, let's see. Should be okay. It's kind of close, actually. Yeah, we do not have a lot of healing yet. Per summon on the battlefield. I feel like this is a reroll. We don't have enough summons right off the bat for this to be very good yet. War gains attack damage equal to how far they are from other heroes. 8 damage per hex. Probably this. And you're probably the attack damage guy. Let's go ahead, forge you a thing. Who's dealing the damage? Pretty even between our damage dealers. Okay, event or elite? I'm thinking elite. Well, like, I have to do the normal battle first, but we'll go into the elite. So you want to be far away from other heroes, huh? Okay, that should work. Ooh, this is not great. This guy's taking way too much damage. I should have leveled him up. That's bad. We lose 2 people for it. Probably fine. But we need to level up our tank. He can't die that fast. 20% of their spell power. Okay. Unfortunately, you don't make shock, but you do deal additional damage for shock. We only have one guy who does any shock, and it's only on cast. These are all kind of awkward because we don't have a lot of spell damage yet. I think we reroll. Just use a shield equal to 100% of defense. What's your defense? 30. You have 35. We should probably get this for our tank. He scales so well off of max HP that seems like a good idea. So he has the ring. Oh, whoops. Tank. Okay, so I'll level up the tank next fight, I think. Or, like, before the fight. Elite should... Oh, this is an awkward situation. Alright, what do you got? You can make bronze drakes, which is pretty good. I think it's the bronze drakes. That synergizes with this. You get more max HP. Can someone explain to me why this has a 1-second cooldown if it only works every 6 seconds? Oh, it's probably the healing part that has a 1-second cooldown. Dealing 1% additional damage. Yeah, okay, so he should heal a lot more. Yeah, I think we want the bronze drakes. So that's gonna scale up. Okay, this is gonna be awkward, but it should be fine. You are the guy who wants to be far away. We probably need to level up some of our damage. We could level up both of them, actually. Omni crit. You don't, I think, need Omni crit. I don't think it does anything for you. And all summons by 1% of the hero's max HP. That could be relevant. But he doesn't heal other people, so I think we just want the Bronze Drake. So now we have a lot of summons, right? We have 2 sets of Bronze Drakes. That's 4. This guy starts with 1 and can end up with 5 total, so we can have 9 summons going, which are going to multiply the Bronze Drakes. Does that do anything else for us? I don't think so, not at the moment. Okay, Omni Crit. Does work for you at least. So how much would he get here? He'd get like 7? 7 spell power? Is that worth it? Probably not. I think I'd rather you have Omni Crit. Except for the fact that you have... I guess you get Crit Strike from this. So yeah, why don't you get Omni Crit? Alright, let's run it. Ooh, you are not going for the tank. Are we gonna be fine? It's gonna be close, but I think he'll live. Oh, maybe not. Okay, it was very close, but we did pull through. Okay, we also get another relic now, which should be nice. Attack damage and attack speed is pretty big. We could get that on one of these 2 guys. This guy doesn't have any attack speed, whereas this guy has the Bronze Drake, so I'm tempted to give that to him. But this guy could really use some defense. He's getting shredded right now. And he's really... we need another source of healing. Like, this is not healing enough. These guys, oh, they have really crappy attack speed. So they heal every 3 attacks. But they have really crappy attack speed. So maybe giving him attack speed and attack damage would be more beneficial. I also just realized this guy's getting % spell damage on 0 spell damage, so that's pretty cool. Attack speed and defense. I feel like there might be something here with making this guy really strong. Let's see what our relic can be. I think that's gonna be pretty good. We haven't been saving any trophies, so that's kind of bad. Yeah, I think everyone just getting 10% critical strike should be really big. So that'll make you a lot better. Doesn't really change you or you that much, but these 3 become a lot better. So, the idea here is we just want this guy to have attack speed and attack damage. So he gives it to his summons, and then hopefully they actually heal. So yeah, that's really our only source of healing, so we really need that to work. Starfight. Dang it, the only good way, I guess, is this. This guy's not gonna get all his crit chance. Uh-oh, he's dying way too fast. Yeah, he went down. Still a win, but not great. He's healing more, but could be better. Every 4 seconds, the wearer heals for 10% of their max HP. We might just want that, huh? Oh, but you already have an item. I think we grab that and hopefully we can find an item for you. Does anyone have a bad passive? Omnicrit's not doing a whole lot for you right now. This is not great. That could potentially be rerolled. Or we could look for a new hero. Let's do this. Ooh, shock. It throws lightning spear, dealing damage to all enemies, hit and gaining 15 max HP for every shock. Oh wait, you don't generate shock. Oh no. It's not gonna really work, huh? Maybe you? We have a lot of summons. I think it has to be you, huh? How does your healing work? Spell damage. Kinda thinking we replace this guy with her. Marco's, I mean, they're all very even in damage, but it's not like he's far and ahead our best damage, so it's okay to give him up. We'll probably have to level her up as well. That'll give us more sources of healing. Do I need a new origin? Kind of think I do, but I'd also like to go to the shop and just buy a lot of items. You could really use items. Yeah, let's get some items. We could also maybe find a hero. Probably not looking... I'm thinking this character. Could have another guy who makes more summons. But he only heals himself. You also only heal yourself, but you have a summon. Teddy has 120, yeah. Okay, so she only heals herself. Look at the team. Could potentially get rid of you. So the problem is I kind of still feel like we need her. So let's grab you. So I think the new team is Layla, Cora, Dagon, Zanmar, and Rune. I think we just take this and do this to multiply your spell power, at least temporarily. So we want good items for these guys then. For every 500 HP lost this fight, the hero gains 10% lifesteal. That's just kind of... We probably don't need to enable that, but it being there is fine. And so, I don't know how I control where Teddy spawns. So we're essentially, we have two tanks now, Teddy and Rune. I want to keep them both because Teddy's a summon, right? Yeah. So that just means we have another summon. Didn't someone heal summons? Oh, I don't think we picked the thing that heals summons. I wonder if Teddy counts as a hero. I think so. Well, maybe not, actually. On cast heal. You can I wonder how Layla's mana works. Does Teddy regen mana? No, it does not look like it. So, need to be careful here with how much we spend. Is there any really good recipe we want? Maybe that. If Cora has that, just heal more. That's interesting. And what did I have? I had this. We do have bleed. No, I guess we don't anymore. The next attack deals ethereal damage. Okay. I mean, what I'm looking at is this is pretty good. Kind of think I buy all the gray items because they're super cheap. Kind of want this to give our tank some defense. I think I want that for sure. And then let's buy the gray items. We kind of want to give Cora some mana regen. Oh, this is not going to work at all, huh? This is kind of worthless. But it's the only thing that has spell power at the moment. I can't get this, and that. I do think I get this and this. Then we'll combine these two things. Okay, this is gonna be interesting, but I do like that we just got a lot of items. So he should be a lot harder to kill now. And I'm thinking this goes to you as well. This is probably just more useful than that. And a lot more mana regen. Now. You don't give any spell power, right? No. Ooh, what do I do with this spell power then? Because you don't scale off of spell power. Oh, I need to give items to you. What the heck? How does this work? The wearer. I assume the wearer will count as Layla? She gives her attack damage, attack speed, or her bonus of those, and her defense to Teddy. So no spell power. Why did I decide to put the spell? Oh, he does synergize off of spell power. Oh, okay. I was like, why did I give this guy spell power if he doesn't actually synergize off of spell power? He does. This is fine, right? I have enough gold to dismantle this. I guess it's fine how it is. I mean, it'd be better to put that on the book and maybe give this to Layla. But I'm hoping that this new team will just work out. The question, or the problem that I have is we don't have enough trophies to get both of you to rank 2. But we can sell heroes, right? Yeah, we could sell these 2 heroes and get trophies for it. Let's see where we're at. Oh, we're at the boss. It's you. So you just go all the way over there. That seems fine. Actually, we don't want you that close, I don't think. And then... what do we got? You have 5% oh, but that's crit chance for everybody. When gaining a shield, we don't really gain shields. On cast... do you even cast? Oh, that's the when Teddy bites people and heals and taunts. Could be okay. You have 6 mana. You don't really have attack speed at the moment. I'm thinking this. Because we're going to have a lot of summons going. So let's do that. And then let's go in here. Who's safest to get rid of first? Honestly, probably you. I don't really like your Astral Staff ability. Oh, right, you gotta hold it. Okay, let's level up Korra. What do we got here? Heal summons. That's cool and all. The problem is you don't have high critical strike. So I'm really thinking just stunning attack, I guess, then. Oh, whoops. Okay, I mean, this should survive. I don't see any reason why we should die here. Oh, except that. Why did you do that? You always target the lowest HP hero, of course you do. It will probably end up being fine, but I totally forgot about that. Can we hurry up and kill this stupid thing? Thank you. That's interesting, because we sold the hero in the first slot. Now this hero's in the second slot. Maybe it'll change. Okay. We want to reroll first, but we only get 50 health, so we can only reroll down to 40 health. Are any of you worth it? You're actually not that bad. Okay, more shock synergy. Oh, that's not that good. Does do 3 shocks. So the problem is we have a lot of shock synergy, but not a lot of people who generate shock. I think we're gonna pick you, but I don't think we're gonna use you. She could also work because she stuns, and that triggers off of shock. But like I said, we don't have enough shock to really make it pop. Every 2 attacks the wearer has a 1% chance per spell power to gain 2 mana regen. 1% chance per spell power. Okay, every item here is pretty much spell power dependent. I mean, this character would go kind of crazy with that. Problem is she doesn't get that much spell power right now. What's your attack speed? 0.9. This guy has the most spell power. We're just getting lifesteal. I think we take this. Well, let's pick a relic before I combine something here. Two-up chain, legendary. Every item reward you gain 3 free rerolls, but your max flame is reduced by 35. Interesting. I don't want any of these. We can't look at the Act 2... Oh, we can look at the Act 2 map. Might be going for that shop. Problem is, it's going to take so long until this is actually worth anything. Every item reward you gain 3 free refills. I feel like this is not worth it. You have to reroll like 7 times for this to actually be worth it. And I mean, we might by the end of the run get to 7 rerolls, but I kind of don't think so. I think the best thing is, I guess, the shovel. Oh, Lila, or Layla? Your name's Layla. Did a lot of damage. What the heck? I guess this guy had the problem of he was the Hydra's attack target, which wasn't that cool, but... Okay, so what was I looking at? And can we change this out? If we go for this... I mean, there's a lot of elites. We could hit a shop here. Oh, but it forces us to hit a shop immediately, which is kind of useless to us. If we go this, we could either pick the shop or the elite here. We just want her to be far away from everybody. And who should we level here? Maybe our tank first. Get him some max HP. He just like scales up max HP pretty well, so I think that's fine. You could technically level, but I don't know if that's worth it. Okay, so Teddy seems to spawn from Layla, which makes sense. Alright, now you can see our tank is pretty hard to kill. It's the first time we hit Enrage, I think, this run. Alright, what do we got? Spell power. Who would we give the spell power to? We could give it to you, but you'd lose one. You don't... I guess the lifesteal on your summons increases with spell power. Could do that. That would work pretty well with Layla. Problem is her healing is based off of spell power, but everything else in her kit is... Like, I guess the damage scales, but it scales kind of poorly. Everything else in her kit scales off of the other stats. I think we get her the boots. Oh, your healing actually scales pretty nicely. Oh, for 33% of the total damage, though. So if you hit more than one person. But it only heals people inside the bullet storm, and I don't know if it heals Teddy or not, because Teddy is a summon and not a hero. This is awkward, right? Because Teddy and Layla share their health, but Teddy is a summon, and Korra only heals heroes, as far as this says. So that would mean that Layla would have to be in the bullet storm to get healed. Teddy being in the bullet storm would not get healed. I think we take this. I could go for that. And then, so I'm thinking here real quick. I want to take that because Teddy gets 125% of her defense. Then we move this over to you. Attack speed would be nice on him for his dudes, but... Yeah, I'm aware. I just don't really want to do it because we're on a new difficulty. Do we level someone up here? Probably Layla, because she's doing a lot of damage. Wait, is 7 enough? 7 is enough. Ooh, that's kind of awkward. Getting her a lot of defense might be cool, though. She already has a pretty decent base of defense. Seems like it should either be max health or spell power then. Damage off of this ability just scales so poorly with spell power. It's kind of awkward because you need to take damage for this to work. But Teddy scales really well with defense. And it's you take less damage with defense, so it's almost like you want to take max HP. So you take more damage. But lifesteal is more effective the more tanky you are. This is a very counterintuitive skill. Because lifesteal is better the tanky, or the more value your health has, and defense gives your health more value, but you only get the lifesteal by taking damage first. Very odd, but... Okay, let's see... Seems like everything should be okay here. This guy's getting... Where'd my mouse go? This guy's getting low. He's getting a lot of corruption stacks is the problem. Okay, he might die. Oh. He might still die. Yeah, okay. He switched targets and then became the target. Finish a fight with a hero having at least 5,000 max health. So you got the 5,000 max health? Yes, you did. Okay. Yo, I mean, we have a lot of things giving him max health. Like, he literally is stacking his max health here. Does this give him max health? No, it just scales off of bonus max health. But this gave him a lot of max health. Alright, what do we got? Gain 20% lifesteal for the remainder. You did not get to that much attack damage. Equal to 20% of their spell power. When the wearer gets at or lower than 35% of their max HP. That would be pretty good for Layla, but I don't think she's gonna get that low. I mean, she might because Teddy does taunt. These are all kind of awkward, huh? Like, this one's really good, but I don't think we can get enough attack damage for that. I guess if I grabbed this axe, I'd be getting close. Who has a lot of spell power? We could give that to you. Every 4 attacks. Yeah, that's pretty good synergy with you because you have the 15% chance to double attack. Yeah, I guess we'll give that to you. Oh, I forgot about this. Who was I supposed to put that on? First spell power to gain 2 mana regen. I was supposed to put that on you, right? Yes. Put it on this because this has spell power. And then, which one of your items? Both of these give spell power. I guess this one makes slightly more sense. Okay, let's give this back to you, and this to you. And then who's dealing the damage? That guy's actually dealing the damage, huh? Layla's also dealing a lot of damage. Okay, what do we got here? I think you just put yourself right there. We want everyone to be really far away from Layla. I guess she had to move a little bit. How do the hexes work? Because you have 3 range, right? 1, 2, 3. I don't know how it calculates that. Because that seemed like more than 3 hexes to me. How much max HP did you get that time? Not quite to 5,000. Give me that. Item. Whenever mana regen generates 2 mana, where it deals ethereal damage as an instant attack. That's probably not it. Every attack the wearer consumes a shock on their target to gain 8 spell power. Interesting. There's an additional damage per shock, so eating the shock is probably not a good idea. I reroll. Cast, gain 15 defense. Put on a burn. How exactly does Layla's passive read? Which shares when Layla or her bear, they will both be affected. It says affected, not damaged. Oh no, why do they do stuff like that? So, you see what I'm thinking here, right? Is giving this to Layla. I was thinking that because Layla was so far away, that the damage Teddy was taking wouldn't count as her taking damage. It just counts as her health being lowered. But since it doesn't say... It's not specific enough. It says they will both be affected, which leads me to believe that it does count as her taking damage. I can't tell. It just says they share an HP pool, but it doesn't... Just because Teddy takes damage doesn't mean that Layla took damage. It just means that her HP is now lower. It's very specific, right? This could work how I would think it does. The problem is how do I even know? I guess I could watch her attack damage number. And if it doesn't work, I could probably move it to him. Let's try it. I think that's the best item. Do I put it on the attack speed one? I think the attack speed one, because I really don't want to lose the defense for her. Okay, let's see. Maybe people think I'm crazy and they're like, there's no way this works, or maybe you're like, you might just be onto something. If I was making the game, I would make it so that even though they share HP, it does not count as Layla taking damage. And Layla is the one with the item on, right? That's how I would... Like, if I wanted the game to be designed, that's how I would want it designed. But that doesn't mean anything. Okay, so We are going to watch Layla's attack damage. Oh, it's going to be so hard, though, because she gains attack damage from this. We'll just have to be careful. As long as she's not moving, should be okay. We are going to want to use trophies here to level someone. Start by placing everyone. Who are we leveling? Layla's already 3. Tank's already 3. This guy would only take 2, and then I could still level another guy. So let's start with that. Lifesteal, I don't think your dudes scale off of lifesteal. They get lifesteal, but it's their own lifesteal. Wait, it says Dagon gives lifesteal. So now I'm confused. I assume that it means the lifesteal from casting down there, which is 20% plus a base. Oh, maybe it gives his base to them as well? But it says the base is based off of skill power, I think. This is where it gets a little confusing, huh? Either way, I think attack speed's the answer. And then probably want to level you up as a healer. Or damage dealer. We did just get you that. Okay, do you have critical strike synergy? I mean, except for the fact that you crit, not particularly. So if we give him spell power, it's gonna make this better. All of these stats are so good for him, except maybe the mana regen, right? You really can't go wrong here. We have so many summons, though, that I think maybe attack speed is going to have diminishing returns. Crit chance would get him to 40. I think 25 spell power just because of this. Okay, so I want to watch Layla's stats here very carefully. The problem is the stupid start map button is under her stats. Okay, well. Wait, I can't. I saw it go down by 50. The bear activated his ability, taunted, immediately got hit, and it went down by 50. Why? That's so frustrating. Why's it gotta work like that? Alright, what do we got here? Problem is, I really don't want to give this item up. And of course, because Petty taunts, there's no way for me to really play around that. I kind of just made a bad decision now. But it could still move over to you. So if I move this over to you, then we kind of just want something that replaces it. That's not really it, I don't think. Really only need one item, huh? I mean, I guess we could replace this guy's item. It's because you start at max mana, right? Yes. Taking this is an interesting idea. Because he doesn't really want the attack damage that badly. Just more attack speed is going to make him heal people more. It's going to take him longer to get his second companion out. Okay, what do we got here? Attack speed and attack damage. So this is going to you. That goes there. Okay. We don't really need a hero. Does someone want to reroll a passive? That's pretty bad. So I think we're going to reroll that. The hero gets, they inflict 8 bleed to all enemies. All of those suck. I mean, I guess it's really hard to find something that's good for her. Hold on, how does this work? And healing heroes in the bullet storm for 33% of the total damage dealt. So that would mean that Omni Crit scales it. Because it's damage dealt. So I guess we just take this. I mean, odds are she's never gonna actually do that. But it's probably better than that. Well, I guess you have a lot of mana regen, so maybe you will do that. Can we see how many times you cast? She did stun for 6 seconds. Total cast 6. Okay, never mind. Maybe I'm stupid. Oh, stop doing that. Okay. We'll do one last battle for this episode. That'll put us halfway through Act 2 here. Just the one guy, really? You just want you to be far enough away that you don't get hit by the thingamajig. Then Layla could go all the way over here. No one can level, right? I guess you could level. Alright. Magic Steel? Does she heal herself? She does, right? Yeah, she heals all heroes in there. Every 2 attacks, so we're gonna go with attack speed here then. Okay, this seems like a pretty straightforward, easy battle. Who's dealing the damage? Yep. Layla really fell off, but if this had worked on her... Yeah, he still had it up. I guess I could have checked here, huh? He still had it up at the end of the battle, so... He's getting 20% attack speed off of that? That's a lot. Yeah, and she got the full Omni Crit. Okay. Pick an item. The wearer's attacks deal additional ethereal damage equal to 40% spell power. So, is this stupid? He's got 100... Wait, why'd you have 120? Oh, because you get that. So we lose 10 attack damage, which I guess could hurt our crit. But this is every attack. 40% spell power. So that's like 50 extra damage every single hit, which is probably worth losing 10 attack damage. Ooh. One stack of every debuff? Oh, we're only gonna have... We only do shock, right? I think we only do shock. But we have a very limited number of shocks. How long did that last fight? Oh, I can't check, huh? Can't check while you're picking items. Ooh, hold on. So we could either get 50 extra ethereal damage, about 50 from this, or we could get 10 per summon, and we currently have... So this guy starts with 1, but he'll get up to 5. 2, 2, 4, 5, 6 at the start, which is 60 extra damage. So that's actually better, huh? Teddy doesn't inherit items, right? As far as I can tell. He just inherits stats. So, like, this wouldn't work on Teddy. I think we might give that to this guy. Should make him just deal more damage. So he just has a full set of blue items, but they're actually kind of decent. Anyways, next we're going to go to the campfire, but that's about halfway through this run. I'm still at the point where I can't do a run in one episode. It just takes me too long. We're kind of going faster at the beginning, but then I feel like I slowed down. But I'm fine with it doing one run every 2 episodes, but maybe that's kind of boring for other people. I try to go faster, but I'm just a slow player, I guess. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this one. I'm still having fun with this game. We'll see what's coming up next. There are some games that are coming out. I just don't know how good of videos they would make. So I'll probably check out the games and we'll see. But let me know what you think of this game so far. And I will see you in the next one when we finish up this run.